Well, 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 young whippersnappers.
Ooh, I do declare it, but not skill series for you.
Get those vlogs,
Forget those blogs,
ebooks, and all
podcasts.
those other baloney channels.
We got a skill series hot off the press.
And if you want to avoid yellow fever, whooping cough, and scurvy, you better subscribe right now.
Better subscribe.
Right now, subscribe. Do it.
Do it now, you skinny
Do it.
butters.
Do it. What's up, guys? Today, we got 10 skill moves you can use in a game, and we've carefully picked each one, and we're gonna start with some easier ones. We're gonna break them down and get into some more advanced ones at the end. So let's get ready, because you're about to become a better player. Let's go. Neymar started doing this move while he was at Santos. It's a bit of a hybrid between a step over and a Maradona. You can make the move more effective by taking a quick pause before dragging the ball back and then flicking it out and up with your back foot. You have to understand when and how to use this move because you'll be exposing the ball and leaving it unprotected for a split second. But once you feel comfortable, it's a great move to have. This cut looks slightly flashy, but it's very effective if done right. The key here is that before cutting, you have to tap the ball out far enough for the defender to believe that a cross or shot is coming. And then you really have to sell that cut by swinging your hip around and catching the ball with your toe. From there, you got plenty of options, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't keep the defender on his toes by truly selling the cut. This is one of the easiest ways to get yourself an inch in front of goal. The idea here is that you don't actually need to go around the defender to get the shot off. You only need a small window to score, and you can create this by using the defender's momentum against him. Tap the ball and accelerate far enough that the defender has to play catch up. Once you stop, so will the defender. And that's the perfect time to take that extra touch to find some space to shoot. Simple, effective, and deadly. That's what you want from your skill moves in front of goal. This is a move perfect for when you're stuck in a corner. You may be holding the ball up or shielding the defender. The key here is to be quick with your turn. If you can get a little push off, that'll make it even easier. Try to make the move one fluid motion. The reason for this is that you're going to really need to accelerate in order to lose the defender. It's another move where you're completely exposing the ball, so be sure to do these over and over again. That way they're automatic in the game. We're going to start with a basic edition of this move and go from there. You may think that the drag and the step over are what make this legit, but it's actually the body feint that makes it a quality move. Notice that when I start, I'm nearly facing the complete opposite way. This is virtually the best way for me to not give away what I'm trying to do. Modifying this move is simple, and if you end up using it a lot, you're going to need to know how to do that. So you can throw in multiple step overs, or even if you're more daring, you can attach the Rabona cut to the end of it and maybe cut inside. Regardless, just remember that the move is made in the beginning by swinging your hips quickly. Guys, we haven't talked about the snake in over a year, but it is and will remain one of the most OG moves of all time. We're not going to go in depth, but just know that you want to swing your leg and hips out enough to get the defender headed away from you. Lower your shoulder and snap your foot and ankle back. Don't expect much out of the elastico if you keep your body straight up. It becomes effective only when the defender reacts to your movement. You may remember this one from Ronaldo's Man U days. He managed to get Ashley Cole to sit down while doing this exact move. What's most important here is showing your intent to take off to the middle of the field. You take a touch inside and then begin to accelerate by stepping over the ball, only to stop and explode the other way. It's not too much of a risk at all. If the defender bites, you'll have plenty of space to head down the field. This is a stop and go move that buys you some useful space on the wings. It's incredibly effective if you use it after you've already accelerated and are starting to slow down. The defender will have to react to your movement, and that's always what you want. Just slow down a little, step on the ball, and then knock it forward with your other foot, all in one motion without touching the ground. Now to one of our more slightly complicated moves. Ronaldinho, Neymar, and JJ Okocha are the types of players that enjoy this stuff, and it's not as difficult as it looks. The toughest part about this move is knowing when to use it. Most of the time, you'll see it pulled off when the defender gets too excited and comes flying in. Your challenge is only in realizing when someone is going to dive in. It doesn't make much difference whether you flick it with the outside or the inside of your foot. That's up to you. Just make sure to practice it and get it right. Lastly, we've got the Riquelme, and if you don't know Juan Roman Riquelme, then you should, because he did some crazy stuff with the ball. This is one of the craziest nutmegs he ever pulled off. With a defender slowly closing you down, you'll want to pull the ball across your body and then directly behind you and hit it with your heel. Once you practice the motion a few times, you'll understand how it works. All you've got to do now is wait for the right chance to pull it off in the game.
Ooh! Guys, as a pro, you have got to always be looking to expand and improve on your game. You can't get comfortable. So it's great that you have a few moves that work well for you. As you get older, the game is going to get more advanced and it's going to demand more from you. So you've always got to be looking to improve, become a real student of the game. Guys, the free program is going very well. It has everything you need to get better as a player. There is nothing like it. So make sure to like, comment, and hit the subscribe button below. Click that notification button so you do not miss all the stuff that we got going on, all right? Peace. Subscribe.